official response and open letter to the company responsible, Toei Animation. Over the last 24 hours, I've sat back in disbelief, shock, and sorrow as my life's work has been unfairly ripped away from me.
YouTuber by the name Totally Not Mark, well, he made the news in a big way, revealing that his channel, it got hit with 150 copyright claims within 24 hours by a Japanese animation company. Now, amongst the YouTube community, this is massive news, and Philip DeFranco, well, he actually stated that he's never seen something like this happen before.
I've never, and I don't know anyone who's ever been hit with 150 content ID blocks all at once. But either way, you're talking about a massive amount of work to have to defend yourself from every single one of these claims.
Now, here's the kicker. This exact same thing happened to me back in 2018, but it wasn't 150 videos, it was more like 500. I mean, we even made a video about it titled, How I Lost $500,000, and yeah, I never got that money back, or them videos.
Just overnight, I would look at my YouTube channel, and all these videos, they got axed.
So back when I filmed that video, it was 2018, and I'd estimated that around $500,000 had been lost because of what had happened. And well, 3 years have passed, and it's definitely cost me millions since. So let's talk about this and the threats that exist for independent creators on this platform today on Famous News. My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Let's get into it.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much.
Let's send the location.
I'm number one.
Totally Not Mark, he lost 3 years of hard work overnight, and I really feel for the guy. Now, not only is he an Irishman, making him like a distant cousin of mine, but he's also a fellow YouTuber who employs people full-time. He's also got a family to feed, so I feel his pain. I mean, look at his video, you can see the tears welling up in his eyes. What happened here is that a Japanese animation company, Toei Animation, they felt he was infringing on their rights, and they put a plan in action to not only stop his videos from earning some money, but basically to put him out of business altogether. Now, when you get massive claims like this, it's essentially killing your algorithm. You got hundreds of videos up there that stop being promoted on the platform. It's basically a death blow to your channel. I mean, before they were famous, we never fully recovered despite like all my efforts when this happened to me. Essentially, all your hard work, it's working against you because those videos are not being promoted and your channel's no longer, well, growing. It's shrinking. And YouTube, well, they react accordingly. Now, for more on my situation, if you want to hear more, I'd love you to check out our video titled How I Lost $500,000. I break it all down in there. It's about a 13-minute video, but obviously it's something that affected me, and I want to share it with you guys, so check that out. A link is down below. As for Mark Fitzpatrick, at least he's getting some recognition. Now, not only did he get some coverage by Philip DeFranco, but he also got touched on by PewDiePie as well. Sorry, that sounded really inappropriate. PewDiePie discussed the story.
This what happened to Mark just really highlights a huge issue with YouTube is that any day your livelihood on YouTube could get removed because some big company decided out of the blue that no, stop that.
Following the attack on my channel, well, we noticed that YouTube, they made some changes. They gave creators the option to trim out these claim portions in our video. Before that, the claims, they could take the whole video, but now they had to go after a specific part. For example, we had videos that would be like about a celebrity, and in there we'd have a small portion like Lil Jon screaming, yeah! Well, they would claim the entire video just for that little bit for Lil Jon, and they can't do that anymore. They can only claim that little bit, which is great. But for Mark's channel, I feel like this won't work because he really goes into detail about these Japanese animation titles, and he shows a lot of coverage about certain aspects, and it'll just destroy all of his work. So for him, it's a much trickier situation. At the end of the day, I hope Marky gets some help from YouTube, and I just wanted to talk about this news story because it's obviously something that's affected me. It cost me a fortune, not only in wealth, but also in happiness. I mean, when this happens to creators on the platform, it's just like, why go to work? And I agree with PewDiePie's sentiment that YouTubers or channels, well, they can be ended overnight by any big media company that just doesn't like what you're doing. So yeah, my best wishes to Mark. Let me know your thoughts on this situation in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in another video.